Peace, everybody. Welcome back to Granny's House 444. It's your girl, Granny. Let me get a sip of water. Hope you've been drinking your water. Get outdoors. I was sitting out here smoking and I was trying. Oh, this is my blunt one. Smoke your blunt, cute. So I was out here smoking. I was going to do the reading and talk about setting up your altar and, connecting with spirit. And so I'm sitting out here and I start to get everything set up and start recording. And the wind just starts going ham, blows my incense out, blows my cloth across the thing, just blowing everything. And I'm like, okay, so I pack everything up because it's gonna rain. As soon as I get everything packed up, I finish smoking the blunt, and then the sun comes back out and it calms back down. It's picking up now that I'm talking about it. But Spirit was like, "Nuh-uh, don't smoke that blunt and try to do this video because you're gonna get distracted." And I was, because the blunt was going out because of the wind and everything was blowing. So, you know, shit happens for a reason. But yes, I wanted to talk about just a basic altar, setting up a basic altar. And the main thing with this journey, this spiritual journey, and growing and healing, and self-love, is doing things for you that work for you, that fit into your lifestyle. It's okay to follow people and to watch other people and to see how they do things, but really trust your intuition and trust what spirit is guiding you to do, because there's levels to this. It's just like whenever I transition over to having a plant-based diet, like there's levels to it. I started cutting out, meat, red meat, and was only eating like chicken, no pork, fish, stuff like that. So then eventually I cut out the meat and was just eating, dairy and plant-based products or whatever. Then I transitioned to no meat, no dairy, just completely plant-based. And like, it's levels to it. Trust your journey. It's not for everybody. And in and like, listen to the way the universe is guiding you to do things. It's okay to look at people, like I said, to get ideas and get inspiration and to receive messages, but still trust and do things your way. So one of the basic things, like just simple, and it's all about your intentions and the energy you put behind it and what you intend on doing with this. And my nails are staying yellow. I took a cleansing bath today and it had turmeric in it, and my nails are yellow. The bathtub is a little yellow, but it was nice. Anyway, so you're always gonna want to include the four elements. So you're gonna want earth, air, water, and fire. Those, like anything that I do, far as like candle work, rituals, manifesting, anything like that, I always include the elements. So you can have keep a glass of water on your altar. You can do moon water, things like that. I always have a candle burning. Let me show you. Get you a simple candle. I got these today at the Dollar Tree. So you can get a basic white candle. You want to take any packaging, stickers, things off of it. Sage it. You want to cleanse it before you use it. Cleanse all your tools. So like the Sharpie marker that you're going to use to write on it. If you're going to dress it with herbs and stuff, cleanse everything. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your space. You want to remove any energy going into it that could, prevent it. I burn a white candle, and usually it's for my ancestors, and I put wealth and abundance and things that I'm wanting to manifest in my life. And like I said, this is how I do my magic and my work in my life. I work on me and my spirits and guides and ancestors and fairies and angels. They guide me, and I listen to them, and they tell me, they let me know what it is they want. My daddy, my brother, let me know what they want on the altar. So when it comes to doing the candle, like I said, I cleanse it first. I sage it. I write the things I want on there. You can make it however you want. Like I said, trust your intuition. Like you can put sigils on there, symbols that represent things like wealth. This is my wealth sigil. So like I draw that on here. I write some of my mantras and chants on here. I write affirmations on here. So it's really, like I said, trusting your intuition. Write your ancestors' names on here, numbers that are important to you. Like I said, go with what you feel. It's your magic, it's your power. Nobody can tell you how to do your magic, how your power works, okay? So you got to learn and figure it out. That's when you tap into yourself and do things for yourself, because it's easy to keep reaching out to other people for how to do things and how to do that, but they have different guides to you. Their guides require different setups to you. They want different things than what yours want. So after you write the things on here that you want to manifest, I hold my candle. I usually put some type of oil on it. You can do like an essential oil. You can do Florida water. Like I said, what you have will work. If you have to get olive oil and charge it in your hand and rub it on your candle, you can do that too. If you want to skip that part, and you don't have to do that. Work with what you got. It's your intentions, it's your magic, it's your power behind it. So I hold my candle all over, starting from the bottom, and I speak whatever it is that I want this candle to. I close my eyes and I envision these things. I imagine what it is. If it's connecting with my ancestors, I imagine sitting and talking to them. I ask them to reveal themselves to me. You have to talk and communicate the same way you would talk and communicate if they were here. Even the ones that you don't know, you will learn them. You will learn who's showing up and who's around you, and who's sending you messages and things like that. And it takes time, and it takes practice, and it takes being open and doing things your way. Listen to your guides, listening to your intuition, trusting your higher self. They had other candles in there today, so I got those too. So like if you want to do throat chakra, um, sacral chakra, the orange, and then green for the heart. I'm burning a red candle on my altar right now. Like I said, I want some passion and fire and, just some excitement back into my life. And, shit, you can't just sit there waiting on shit to happen. You got to want things to happen. So with your candle, you have the fire. So you can burn incense and you get the air from the smoke. You can smoke a blunt, you can light a cigarette, like it's your magic. You can light some Palo Santo. And if you don't feel safe leaving your candle burning while you're not there, then by all means, like I said, trust your magic. Trust your process. Trust your situation. Trust what your ancestors are asking from you. I put crystals on my altar, a plant, that represent earth. Also, like I said, water. Um, I I sometimes burn like resin like frankincense and myrrh, resin, incense, different things like that. Like I said, trust your magic. I have a connection with Yamaya. She's an Orisha, and she said, like, every time I go to the beach, she sends the dolphins through to speak to me. She always lets me know. So I have seashells and sand on my altar, pearls, and a picture of the moon in the ocean that I painted for her. Um, I have pictures. You're going to want to put a picture of your relative. You don't have to. Like I said, do what you have. If it's an obituary, put that on there. Just have a picture with no one else in the picture but the relative. And if you don't have a picture, you can write their names on a piece of paper. You can put some things that they enjoy. Like I said, if you want more detail and more personalized altar work, this is just basic. This is somewhere just to start from nothing. Because if you make it something real big and difficult, like you need a certain cloth and you need the certain things, you're never going to do it. It's going to start to seem like a bill, a chore. Do it naturally, build and grow. The more you honor them, the more they'll bless you, and they'll show you things that they want on their altar. You can be thrifting and see something. I found this bell, and I've been looking for some kind of chime, and next is going to be a singing bowl that I'm going to have. I brought me a brass pentagram that I'm going to charge up, and I'm going to use that now for readings and stuff, because I'm not going to do all my readings with cards, because they're just a tool, and a lot of times it's just to grow my powers, to grow my intuition, to grow, my clarity and my clairvoyance, and all the other ways that I connect with spirit. So I have to challenge myself, and I don't want this to be a place where you come to just, do what I do. Like, I want you to learn what to do in your life. I want you to learn to love yourself and find your journey, and use me as a tool, and know that I'm here to help guide you and lead you. But it's really trusting that your ancestors and guides are leading you on the journey that's for you. So we're going to pull some cards to like I said, it's real basic. I can't give out everything. Like, this is what I do for a living. So reach out to me, and we can set up, even if we do it virtually, like, we can go over things to put in your altar. We can do a personal reading so that you can tap into your ancestors. And a lot of times when I do readings and people, their ancestors are wanting them to set up an altar, they'll start showing me, like, little Debbie snacks and cigars and liquor and empanadas and shit like that. So hit me up for a more personal altar thing. That was just basic, something to get you started. Don't make it complicated. My motto is keep it simple, sis. Keep it simple, sir. We are not making things difficult. It's already enough going on in the world. We do not need any more difficulties. Let's clear the energy with the bell 4 times. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to hold it. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts. Hold it for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts. 4 bells dues. Ready? Okay, that was the end of the 12-12. Okay. Let's see. We have a new moon tonight. So it's a good time to, open up. Like I did a cleansing bath. It's a good time to start something new, start something you've been wanting to start. Like, as far as your healing, as far as love is concerned and wellness is concerned, start something along those lines. Not something you've been wanting to start, like a business or something like that. Like, right now is a time to focus on wellness and love, and being open to love, and being open to healing and letting go, and knowing what parts of your life need changing and what parts you need to, stop holding on to. So I'm using my Crow Tarot deck and the Voodoo Tarot deck, and at the end we'll do our Power Thought card. And the card that I pulled before the reading was, I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. So somebody needs to go get that blue and that green candle. Open your heart to love. Speak love. Even if it's to yourself. I love me. I'm grateful for me. I'm grateful for my strength and powers to connect with the universe. 2 more shuffles. What message do you have for the midweek motivation? New moon, connecting with our ancestors. What message do you have? Yeah, take care of your body. Focus on loving you. And whenever your person gets here, you'll be lovable. You'll be in a position. Where's my crystal? Oh, you'll be in a position to love. I'm over here having a hard time. Okay. Thank you, angel spirits and guides, for all you do. What message do you have for the midweek motivation for the collective? New moon. Setting up an altar to honor you in space. Thank you for your donations and your, suggestions for doing videos, and like your comments and input. Like, it really helps me, and it helps, like I said, it helps me grow. It challenges me, it pushes me out of my comfort zone, it pushes me to do things different. And that's how you grow, by doing things different. You never know what you can do until you step out there and do it. I'm trying to hold my cloth down. Okay, so for our underlying energy, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands, Four of Fire, Agwe La Flambeau. So, like, here's like a ship, and it's like it's sailing through lava and fire. So it's like a lot of you have gone through hell and back to find love, to get reciprocal love, to get reciprocal energy, to find joy, to find peace. But in the traditional tarot deck, the Four of Wands is a celebration. It's a union. It's like worth all the obstacles you had to go through. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be hot and steamy. Like, it's just going to be a natural connection. Y'all going to pour into each other. Like, you're giving to each other. Everybody's cup's always full. There's always love. It's always from the heart. And there's connection, and they're healing and growing. And everything is fruitful and blossoming in this. So it's like, yes, you went through hell and back, and those past relationships have been, difficult for you. I feel like Spirit is saying these things didn't happen to you. They happened for you. They happen for you to be prepared for this balance, for this soulmate, for this reciprocal energy. Like, it's like you had to go through it. You had to learn. There could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The wands represent fire, and I keep seeing that Leo there. Could have those signs in their chart. But yes, it's like balance. You've fought hard, and Spirit is going to reward you. And I guess that's why it's coming back to loving yourself, being this for yourself, pouring into yourself and tapping into yourself and healing yourself and growing your own life on your own, and having that fire and that passion. Like I said, that's why I did that fire and passion candle. Like, it wasn't towards anyone, it was for me. I want fire and passion back in my life. I want to be more passionate and have more fire and drive when it comes to my business, when it comes to my relationships, when it comes to my magic and my powers and my diet and exercise and all these things. I want to be more passionate about life in general, not just an individual. So finding that passion and creating it in my own life is how you attract it and manifest. Like, these people can't resist each other. They're being drawn to each other. Their cups, their hearts, their emotions, everything, their mind, they're being drawn to each other. That Kundalini energy is rising. And when when I was doing my cleansing bath, honey, I was focused on my sacral, my root, and my solar plexus. Like, somebody was teasing me. So I'm going to say they was teasing me through my meditation. Next, we have Justice and the Five of Swords, Ogun Farali. So I feel like someone is rising from the chaos. You're rising from all of that fiery hell that you've been going through, those obstacles and those karmic relationships and karmic family members and friends, and just feeling stuck and drowning. Like, you're in water, but you're covered in metal. So it's like it's hard to get up out of the water. You're starting to rust and you're not moving the same. You know, that red makes me think of that root chakra. You know, being rooted and grounded, and it's time to free yourself. It's like you're slowly peeling back. You're shedding those old ways, and you're receiving justice. You're receiving balance in your life. You're having balance restored in your life. Like you're rising up. Like here, you're kind of like breaking the chain. You're pulling the metal pieces off, and you're freeing yourself from these things that you've been rooted in. You know, a lot of us we have strong roots, but we're not rooted into a firm foundation. So if the foundation that you're rooted in isn't strong, the roots will come up. And so I feel like a lot of you are connecting with your crown chakra, speaking your truth, and it's bringing you balance. You're focused on healing that root, healing those childhood things, those negative things that people said that kept weighing you down, those things that stuck with you, those not being able to express your emotions, so you became consumed by them. They drowned you. They rusted you out. They made it hard for you to move towards things and towards people. But now you're free from that. You're finding freedom from that, and that's the perfect way to go into a new season, into a new moon. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Santeria card. So I feel like in the past, a lot of people was just focused on their coins and their money, and it was becoming too much. Or it is becoming too much. It's kind of like you kind of feeling like, okay, yeah, I got this money, but I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm lacking these other things. I was so focused down here on my money and my coins that I wasn't appreciating all my hard work. I wasn't seeing the opportunity to connect with other people, to go out and celebrate, to create, you know, my own family. I'm seeing these families together and flying, and I'm down here focused on work. I'm missing out on other blessings and opportunities because I'm so consumed by work. And so it's kind of like time to free yourself from that, to be true to yourself. That's that sacral chakra, that orange. Some of you need to get a pumpkin, decorate a pumpkin, put some orange decorations up around your house in fall. I even hear like dye your hair, or maybe one of your ancestors or family members love decorating pumpkins and love like the fall and Halloween season. So I even hear like somebody should dress up. Like you might have had that thought to dress up like your aunt or uncle or grandparent, somebody in your family that like that was gonna be your Halloween costume, and they're like laughing. They think it's a good idea. But yeah, it's like speak your truth. Open up that throat chakra. And this pumpkin keeps coming up. So some major truths are gonna be, you know, given to us. And it's like we have to take a break and start to see things from a different perspective. We have to start seeing our businesses, our partnerships, our families, who we think got our back, who's dibbling dabbling in our finances, who's fucking up our stability. It's time to regain your power. Take a look, take a step back and look at things differently. I feel like by that Halloween time, like this time of the month, someone's gonna have like a truth, and it's like your guys are telling you to accept it. Accept this truth. Like it's gonna hurt. I feel like it's gonna be something shocking, like with your dealing with your money and finances, or a home situation. Something that you thought was gonna bloom and blossom is not. It's not. And you're starting to see it from a different perspective. You're starting to see people for who they are and what their intentions are in the relationships and friendships. And that's why you've been through hell and back, and Spirit's going to reward you with that Two of Cups energy, with that soulmate, with that balanced energy. You have to be that for yourself first. And you have to stop focusing on the past and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas and what didn't work out, and be strong and know that Spirit is guiding you, leading you to sunshine, to clear days. Hold your head up and know that they're guiding you and leading you to better connections, family, friends, partnerships, people who pour into you, people who grow with you, not people who stunt your growth, not people who are always, just coming in with passion and fire, but there's no substance behind it. They only want to know how they can benefit from it. You're about to get balanced energy. You have the Three of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands, Ogun La Flambeau. So there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion. So, like I said, focusing on the things that make you happy, the things that you're passionate about. That's our midweek motivation. That's our new moon focus. That's what we're asking the ancestors to connect with us, to show us who they are so that we can be more tapped into them and more tuned in. The more tuned in to your ancestors are, the more tuned into yourself you are. Because we're all one. The more tuned into nature you are, the more connected you are with yourself. You start to notice things in nature changing. You start to notice things in your body changing, and you know how to handle those things. You know that whenever it looks a certain way, it's going to rain. When it smells a certain way, rain comes. So you act accordingly. When you feel a certain way in your body, you know what you need to do. You know how you need to fix that. You're not so quick to run off to somebody else for healing and help. You know how to find that healing within yourself, that power within yourself. So I feel like a lot of people have chose to leave the chaos. Like I said, this is about, we're done fighting. We're done holding back. We're going after what we want. What we want. We're speaking our truth. We are protecting our truth. We're protecting the things that we're manifesting. And that's something that you need to put on your altar, some protection. Get you some protection crystals. Get you some amethyst. Get some black tourmaline, some obsidian, some onyx, tiger's eye. These are all good stones. This is tiger's eye. I just wrapped, let me show you. I just wrapped an onyx and obsidian. No, on obsidian and tourmaline for somewhat a protection piece. So, charged it up. It's going to keep them safe and protected because, like I said, the spiritual warfare is real. And Spirit is saying, keep your guard up. They're showing you people and things from a different perspective, and it's time for you to choose to go towards your happiness. Stop resisting change and resisting moving on. It's like fight for what it is that you want. Fight for what it is you believe in. Stand on your truth. We can't be teeter-tottering. We got to stand in our truth and be honest, because in that, it might be hard. It might be hard to say. It might be hard to do. But it's going to bring you everything. Everything you've been wanting. Everything you've been looking for. Peace and balance and wealth and prosperity. Spirit is asking you to pay attention to your finances. Pay attention to who you got around your coins. Because somebody's dipping and dabbing in your coins. They're fucking up your money. You know it, but you're not trusting your intuition. And you just keep sinking. But Spirit's trying to bring you justice. But you got to take the first steps. You got to release that shit and let it go. Do a cleansing bath. Hit me up about what to put in a cleansing bath. Donations are always welcome and appreciated. Thank you for those that continue to support me. Your likes and comments and shares help me. So positive energy, positive thoughts, because like I said, there's a lot of negative people out here hating on what people got. They see more in us than sometimes we see in ourselves. And so they're watching you. Some people watch you and admire you and copy you, not because admiration, because they're low-key competing with you. They don't want you to do good. They sit here trying to figure out how you making it look so good. They don't know all the battling and all the hell you've been through, all the fire you've been through. They just seeing this. They trying to figure out how the hell this bitch so happy and balanced and standing in her truth and not giving a fuck. Like, how is she doing that? Because she's protected. She's receiving justice. He's receiving justice. We're receiving justice. Thank you, angel spirits and guys. Give us a power. Two power dark cards. I am totally adequate for all situations. I'm prepared to go through hell and back and make it look good. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Like I said, you standing in your truth. You done been through hell and back. You've been battling. Spirit had you see things from a different perspective. You standing up and defending what it is. And you have everything you need to get through any situation in life. Whatever comes for you. Hell and high water. All that shit. You got the power to get justice. To get balance. To get peace. To get abundance. Pay attention to who fucking with your money. I just keep hearing that. And it says, I am open and receptive to new ventures of income. I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. So like I said, somebody dabbling in your money. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being accepted from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. You're blessed. You're being guided. That green and blue popping up again. Get you some green stones. Love on yourself. Speak your truth. Know that you're adequate for all situations and you're open and receptive to new avenues of income and people fucking with your money. Don't let them fuck up your money. I love y'all. Hit me up. Donations are always welcome and appreciated. Yeah. Holla at me. Peace out.